Hello everyone, hello everyone, hello everyone. As you can see, I'm no longer in the hotel, sadly. I'm back here getting terrorized by cats. So you know that means I gotta smoke. It was a really fun trip though. It was eye-opening. It was everything. But I kept getting told. It's still at the bottom of the deck from yesterday. I keep getting told, well, I was getting told before that, when you go travel, it's going to unlock some things. Like, I'm like, yes, because every time I leave my fucking house and, like, go on, especially Chicago, every time I go to Chicago, it's, like, always a thing. But that was just glorious. It truly, truly was. I'm so appreciative. This is early morning for me. What is this, like? I think it's 8 o'clock. And a card already flipped over. I felt it. Oh, Two of Pentacles. It was in reverse. Oh, looks like a choice has been made. Okay, so we got Temperance here. About being patient. Also, I was learning that this is also the card of you water me, I water you. God, what's the name? Like, you know how you turn water into wine? That conversion process, there's a word for it and I can't think of the word. It's also, very angelic. Okay, and we got Eight of Swords. I'm sorry. I gotta post up here. Eight of Swords. The Star. Two of Wands. Two of Swords. And Justice in reverse. So, masculines. Honestly, I feel like this is not even for the divine masculine. It's just for divine masculine energy. Because I can definitely tell you that I feel like the divine masculine energy inside of me, like, I have been considered a divine feminine person. But we all have both energies inside of us. And I feel like this is also healed energy inside of me, doing these readings and talking these things out. And I'm hoping that it will do the same for you. But so even if you are divine feminine, I'm just going to put this as twin flame reading or whatever. But we all kind of know that this is meant to be that divine masculine healing. Okay. Someone looks like they've chosen to be patient, right? Because this Pentacles is a long-term game. Someone chose to be patient about speaking up. Maybe they feel trapped, like they can't speak up or they can't say anything for whatever reason. I don't know. But I think that they know, looking into the future, what their path is. Look at that water. And look at this water. Like, I'm really getting that, like, someone understands, like, they're supposed to be watering. They're supposed to be watering each other. Sorry, y'all, I got notifications. Now I'm like, what's going on? You're supposed to just be watering. Like, if you look at Temperance and the Star, you'll see how Temperance is like, converting the water, and the Star is putting the water, nurturing the land with it. Both healing. Both using water as their ultimate tool. Okay, I was looking down here at the corner of this Two of Wands. The red, black, and white. Spirit, I swear, you better, because my pictures came back from yesterday. Or not yesterday, whatever. Well, from concert night. And I was wearing red and black, and he was wearing white, and it really felt like, I don't know, like, so, yeah. I think if I speak on it, I'm gonna jinx it, so I just keep my mouth shut. Two of Wands, don't want to attract the evil eye. Two of Wands, you're looking into the future. Two of Swords, figuring out what's got to get cut out. Look at that moon. And we got Justice in reverse here. So it feels like a cutting out of anything that is unbalanced, anything that brings unbalance, anything that brings rocky territory. But it's in reverse. So maybe you don't feel like you're in very balanced relationships or a very balanced situation at the moment, Divine Masculine. I'm trying. Don't come for my throat. It's a Libra card. You want me to say that? They're trying to kill my hopes and dreams. Oh, Lord. I'm crazy, y'all. Don't mind me. Literally crazy. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. There's definitely something here. Queen of Pentacles is very like a motherly card to me. So maybe there's like an imbalance. I think we talked about a couple videos ago where there was a real deep imbalance with your mother. And I think that now you're cutting out, I don't say you're cutting your mother out, but I think you're really going to like confront, it feels like an energy of confronting and like just like, I don't know, talking to her. We got Seven of Pentacles, and we got Ace of Pentacles. Talking could unlock more of growth for you. This Ace of Pentacles, as you grow, your stability is going to come. Right? Like, the more you grow, the more it comes to you. With this Ace of Pentacles, it really feels like the more you... Like, if you see this... Well, I'm connecting cards today, y'all. But you see how he's working to build up this garden? And it looks like this garden is already built up over here on this card. And you just keep getting handed something. It's like that type of energy of, like, the more you grow... The more you attract growth. We got Judgment here. That just flew out underneath the star. Yeah. I think the more self-reflection that you do, it feels like the bigger... Like, the more... It's a full cycle, right? Like with this Two of Pentacles, this full cycle. Going all the way around. Sorry, y'all. The cats are going nuts. Right? So it's a full cycle of... I think you're choosing to be a part of that cycle now. Yesterday... We talked about a cycle ending for you. And so I think what this is confirming what the new cycle is going to be. You're going to look at things, cut them out, you know, figure out who is watering you and figure out what is one-sided. If something's one-sided, then leave it alone. If something's two-sided, then working on it, you know, and growing with it and everything like that. But I think it seems like that's the type of energy I'm getting here. It's very much so of, well, if you're not going to care, then So I never got this before, but it looks like on this card, it looks like they're... Oh, look, there's the world here again. Okay, but it looks like they're awaiting judgment, right? These people are awaiting this judgment, awaiting this loop. Like, it feels like an energy of people are awaiting, like, these people down here are waiting for you to sound off, right? Ordinary people, where you have a purpose on this earth to heal these people or to guide these people. Age of Aquarius is coming. This came up underneath the star. The star is an Aquarius card. You could have Aquarius. You could be an Aquarius. It doesn't, you know. But point being is that you're meant to be a guide, be a lead, be a leader, you know, you're meant to stand up in front of people and show them the way. And this is definitely an energy of you got to get on that path. If you are not on that path currently, you got to get on that path or find whichever way to get on that path. And yesterday I was talking about how it feels like the Age of Aquarius is going to be more about art than it is about corporation, because right now we're in the era of Capricorn. Capricorn is workaholic, so we were in the era of corporation. Now we're going to go to the era of art and individuality and uniqueness. So the more unique of a person that you are, the more you're put in front and center to lead these other people to get their own individuality and their own uniqueness, and to promote that versus corporatism. You know, right? Like, the problem with corporatism is that it wasn't bad. It wasn't horrible, but the way that it was done was horrible. Like in America, for instance, everybody, you had to get up at a certain time. It was trying to make us all into robots. We weren't individual people anymore. So now this wave is coming in to try and teach us how to be individual people and still make a bag, but how to be individual people. How to let our individualness, how to be more spiritual, how to let our individuality bring in the money versus forfeiting that to bring in money. Because the way we have it set up now is like, you have to forfeit who you are. You cannot be who you are to make money. If you be who you are, only a select few people are able to do that. And it's not meant to be like that. Everybody should be able to do that. Have their own little shop, do whatever, you know. I'm sure there's people who want to work a 9 to 5 like that, and more power to them. But for the people who don't, it's definitely an era where if you feel like you're not that person, you're not going to have to pretend to be that person. We got the Hangman and the Ace of Swords here. And about 3 other cards that flipped over as I shuffled. We got the Hangman and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, this is sacrifice and a new perspective here. Y'all be teasing me. Don't be talking about these little vines on this crown. Oh, Lord, these spirits be trying to get to me. Not today, hunty. Look, because I had something that happened, and I'm trying to not get my hopes too high, because I don't want to get them crashing down. But Spirit's like, get your hopes high, honey. It's happening. And I'm like, for real? I need to go to the gym. I haven't worked out since COVID. I just been doing yoga at home, which has worked. I'm not going to say it hasn't worked. It has worked. And we have the world again at the bottom of this deck. You guys. And you see how much I've been shuffling. And this world just keeps coming up. I will read Zodiac for this. Scorpio over here with this eagle. Aquarius over here. Leo over here with this lion. And Taurus over here with this bull. Now, if you're wondering why Scorpio has an eagle symbol, I'm going to be starting making videos about astrology and about Scorpios on my other channel, my vlog channel. Well, it's just my name. I don't even know. It's not really a vlog channel. It's just my name, Debonair LaShare. I just uploaded a vlog about my trip and what I learned from my trip over there. And so I am going to be doing stuff about Scorpios over there too, because I do feel like Scorpios are very intense and difficult sign. There's a universe of the mind. I'm so happy I saw it yesterday. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just over here. Back to the reading. I'm still. Oh. But yes, there's a sacrifice here with this hangman. I think we really are. With this hangman, this judgment, I think what it is that you're going to be teaching people how to sacrifice their old ideas. There's this judgment, the hangman, and the ace of swords. You're going to be teaching people how to sacrifice their old ideas of what makes things happy. That's what 2020 has been the entire year of, oh, you think you need this job? No, you don't. Snatch. What's important to you right now is your health, right? Because when Rona hit, wasn't nobody worried about all this. Everybody was worried about money, this and that. We should not have been worried about that. We should have been worried about getting our health together. But at least, especially the way America is set up, America's going to be hit hard by this. I know the rest of the world is too, but America's going to be hit hard by this because America has basically built up their entire reputation upon lies. And this is about to be the truth. Because we're going to, the new perspective is going to bring a victory here. Right? It's going to be a victory against all those people who were suppressed. It's like an uprising. I'm not declaring war or anything like that. But I think spiritually, there will be a form of war happening. A form of overturning, right? There was a whole thing of just burn it all down. So I have a song called Fire that I wrote a long time ago, and so like lately all the songs I've written have been coming up in my head, and I'm like, okay, I need to freaking record these because whatever, I need to record them. Page of Wands and Knight of Cups. So you guys have got to go towards something passionate. Remember, the way I read, aces are something coming to you. A page is something that you got to go to get it. Right? But this Page of Wands is something very passionate that you got to go towards to get. And it looks like it's this Knight of Cups. Right? Someone was probably obsessed. Oh, okay. No, they told me that, well, you have to go and deliver cups to people, right? You're going to go and deliver cups to people, going to deliver empathy to people. That's one of your missions, is to go to the people and basically sound this flute off. Look, when I do these, I'm more worried about you getting your healing at this point, because I feel like if the union is going to happen, it's going to happen. If it's not, it's not. But we all got missions to do, whether or not that happens. And so I feel like we need to. I'm focused on the mission right now. Focus on the mission. Focus on the mission. I would love if my DM was here right now. Probably make my life, but get focused on the mission. Because I can't, make him do anything. Oh, the world finally popped out of the deck. And we got the Chariot. Yeah, you're going toward a new cycle. They're saying you have to march to. So you're bringing you're going toward this new cycle, right? And you're bringing people this cup. You're bringing people all this joy. You're bringing people all this love. You're bringing people all this empathy. Now, before we talked about the Chariot was uplifting and like carrying you, and it's like now you're finna carry this cycle. You're supposed to be leading the cycle. It looks like you're being dragged into this new cycle, into this new world, and you may feel like you're not ready for it. You may, I'm getting definitely energy of you feel like you're not ready for it, but you are, because you would not have been given the task if you weren't. That's the only thing I have to hold on to. I am, Like, I don't know. I don't think I'm unique enough. I say this as I'm like, yeah, I look back at some of the things, like, I'm like, I literally was wearing a witch hat just roaming around town the other day. Yeah, I think I'm kind of weird. Unique. So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's definitely like one of those things like, I don't think I'm unique enough. And I'm like, well, wait a minute, honey. I'm over here with all these dang crystals, candles, whatever else. Like, even this, I get, you know, my little thing I smoke out of, I get like, people, what is that? It's so different. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, huh? So, you may not think that you are, but Spirit is telling you otherwise. So, get ready for that. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else, God? Anything else, guardian angels, ancestors? What else do we have here? Mm-hmm. Wow. So we got the devil, we got strength, and we got death. Strength and death are in reverse. Devil is upright. Yeah. So with this, I'm getting, you don't feel like you have the strength to kill the evil off in the world. I told you, spiritual war. We're being sent to make that fight. I feel like you don't feel like you're ready, but we're being sent to make that fight. Let me see if there's any other cards I can get here. That's deep. That's really deep. Like, I'm really getting that, I don't know. You just feel weak at this moment. Just a moment of weakness. A moment where maybe your shadow side took control, and not in a good way. Divine Masculine, if you have never integrated your shadow side, you're gonna have to do that. I don't know if you ever I have Lilith videos on my channel. Please check those out. They are definitely sorry, I got notifications again. They're definitely indicative to understanding your shadow side. The very first ones I did were all about how your shadow side relates to you. And then the second set was more like what they had to tell you. Yeah. So something about your shadow side here, because you're not loving your intuition, and the new love is being blocked here. But your intuition is telling you about it, but you're blocking it. And I'm really getting, because these cards are now coming out in reverse. All these cards were upright for a minute. So definitely when we got to the devil, your shadow side, your own personal devil, is holding you back. I think you need to really research that, what your shadow side is, how it relates. Because it's a bold shift here. I wish I had a longer table, but it's a bold shift here to see that we had most of these cards were upright, and then the devil popped out after the world, and all of a sudden the next 4 cards were in reverse. With this Ace of Cups here, look at this white dove. I don't know. Like, this dove has been showing up a lot. Okay? It was there. It was in this 2 of Wands. The little white lily. I swear it was another one of these cards. But something about this dove. A dove may be a symbol for you. White may be a color for you. What is this? T-O-R. Okay. So I've never even seen this before, but in that High Priestess, there's T-O-R in the scroll that she's carrying. This is like T-O-R-A, like a Torah. Torah. I don't know if that's anything for you guys, or if those letters mean anything to you. T-O-R-A. But yeah, I think they're just opening. They're opening me up, especially because I'm seeing more with these cards. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Let go. Spirit's trying to tell you to let go. Whatever, there's some, like, whatever it is, there's a belief that you know, or something that you feel like, I think, in inner knowing that you know. This, hi Jasper. That's the little cat, that one who keeps scratching me up in all my videos. That one. So every time I'm like screaming and I'm sorry, I point at the cat, who then turned around, and all of a sudden, my space got full. Recording a lot of videos. Okay, hold on. Now the camera angle's messed up. Okay. But yeah, stop holding on to this idea. Stop holding on to this idea that you will kill everything. The Six of Swords, there's this idea that you have to save everybody, right? And you don't have to save them. I know I was talking about before, you're going to go to heal them, but you don't save them. You're not their savior. You're like their awakener. Does that make sense? You go and you speak to them and you save them. Well, not you save them, but you speak to them and you wake them up and give them the initiative, or give them the spark to save themselves, or embark on the journey of saving themselves. So I'm waiting. Sometimes Spirit, I hear something and I'm like waiting to see what they're gonna say. It's all like here, and sometimes here, but mostly here. We gonna put the evil on. Yes. Talk to your Empress. Talk to your Divine Feminine. Talk to her. Talk to him. Whomever this person is, each and every one of us. Like, for me, I'm my own Empress. I just realized Empress is number 3. I've been seeing 3s everywhere. Yeah, talk to your Empress. Definitely talk to your Empress. Talk to your Empress. Ooh, that's the Queen of Swords. Yes. Stop thinking logically and think a little bit more emotionally. Think a little bit more intuitively. Right? I'm getting that right now you've been thinking very, very logically about everything. Like, oh, blah, 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 or this doesn't make sense, or this is not going to work out, or, oh, well, I can't do this because this is not the right time to do that. You know, you're supposed to wait like 3 days, or just like random little things like that. We're not doing that no more. Okay? We're supposed to be leading people into the age of Aquarius, where we're all individual and we all just do our own thing. So do your own thing. Contact this Empress. Look, I mean, I can't make you all do anything, right? All I'm saying is that if you contact the Empress, contact your divine counterpart, no matter what you may think, whatever, blah, 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 it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There's a much bigger purpose out there. The world is way bigger than whatever little thing is going on, or whatever moment, karmic, whatever thing. And so I'm getting right now, like, the Divine Feminines are being guided to be more patient and understanding with you all. And Divine Masculine, that is for you to come and say, so I don't know why, it's like right here in my cheeks. I think I'm just losing weight in my face, honestly, because that's... I've been losing weight for like the last, I don't know, like really since quarantine. I've been just dropping, but like the last couple weeks here, It's been like massive drops. Massive drops. Like I feel like I'm like lost half a body. It's crazy. I know y'all don't care about my personal testament, but I'm telling you what my personal testament is, so whatever. Contact this Empress. Contact the Empress. There's a lot of love there. There's a lot of nurturing there. I'm getting you all need some nurturing. There's nurturing there. She's not afraid to do it. She's not going to treat you the way some other people may have treated you. I think you're so afraid that you're just going to get cut off, or you're not going to get loved, or you're not going to get spiritually nourished by this. But that's the whole point, is that as an Empress, it has to be spiritually nourishing. Contact her. Hit her up. Be like, yo, what's up? Let's do something. Let's get some coffee or something. I don't know. Like, I don't... I tried to go into my masculine energy, and I was like, oh, that just doesn't even sound right for me. I was like, okay, I'm going to try and see how these sound. That don't even sound right for me. No. So yeah, I think it's just like with the Six of Swords and this Empress, there's a bunch of fear around it, you know? Like maybe you feel like you're asking this Empress to save you, but in all actuality, you're not asking to be saved. You're asking to be understood. And some of you all may have met your Empress already, but your Empress is trying to tell you, I'm meant to understand you. That's kind of the point. I'm getting for some, you know, the story of Adam and Eve, where Adam was, where Eve was birthed out of Adam, right? For some of you all, you have that type of connection. For none of you all, there is a story of Lilith, right? Lilith is a divine feminine. She was created separate from Adam. But a lot of people shunned her or don't recognize that because of the type of energy that she did for healing. There was like a lot of sexual energy, right? So some of you may be under that type of connection as well. Not to say anyone is right or wrong, but just that, you know, there's different types. And I think that maybe it's a feeling of, some of you may be under both, where you have this like Eve-like person who seemed like they were just created especially for you. Like they were born especially for you. Sorry, I'm like looking at the fire because I keep seeing it move as I do certain things. And I just heard about before about something about power to control fire. And yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm reading for y'all, but I'm in my mind trying to process. It's a lot to process, okay? This journey is a lot. It's a lot to know and to retain and to remember. So, when I tell you, as an Empress, I understand, okay? So, I'm saying this for my own divine masculine or for all of y'all who out there who ever watch this video, if any of y'all ever watch this video, because I'm really not getting no views on these. It's kind of pissing me off a little bit. But, contact this person because they do understand what's happening, okay? They're going through it. You're just going through the more intense version because the Empress, Divine Feminines have had... They said, look at the bottom, the Hierophant. They're going to teach you. They're going to teach you. They're going to teach you what they know and how to make it through. And they're not all the way completely through, but the thing about it is that the way this is designed is that the feminines get awoken early. And they have a slow transition for it. The masculines got this abrupt and just start waking up all at once. probably like when January or March hit of this year, they just started getting it. And so throughout this whole year, it's just been hammer, attack after attack after attack. And, you know, a lot of readers have just been, and I was one of them, just like, well, y'all just need to get together, blah, 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 blah. And now I'm getting trained for my own patients to understand that, look, remember how hard it was when I was going through, and it took a long time. You guys have got to do a lot in a short amount of time. And so the whole point is so that when you all go through it, you all you get in touch with your Empress. You get in touch with your Divine Feminine, because the Divine Feminine is supposed to be the one teaching you and guiding you through this. It's an ascension. You're getting guided through it, through an ascension. Six of Pentacles, yes. You guys are meant to balance each other out, right? I'm getting a strong feeling if you don't think that this person will accept you or take you or whatever else, or that it's not going to go well, but you guys are meant to balance each other out. That was Five of Cups. I'm asking if I should take it or not. Yeah, okay, take both of these. They're like, now I'm getting kind of in the weeds, so the cards are going to be afraid to come out. Yeah, you're afraid of abandonment at the bottom of this deck. You're afraid of abandonment. You've just been hurt a lot in the past by people who probably just didn't understand you. People who truly didn't know what it was like or what you were feeling, or the anxiety that you had, or, you know, the deeper feeling of purpose. Like, I know for me, for myself, I never felt like I was meant to work a 9-to-5 job. I just was like, I do it. I still do it today, even though I really don't want to. I'm trying to get to that place with YouTube and everything else, but I don't have to do it where I can just focus on, you know, my path of healing and everything else like that. But there's definitely people didn't understand your calling, that you had a purpose, you had a calling, right? Maybe for you with this Ace of Wands, something or someone appeared in your life and gave you a new passion for that calling. This is what you're also supposed to be delivering to other people as well. It's that passion to get to their calling. This could be your Divine Feminine that came into your life for that. For that Ace of Wands. Like a fire underneath you. But you got the Ace of Wands right by the Ace of Pentacles here. And you also got the Ace of Swords. So, and yes, I do understand that as we go through about half the deck here, that we're going to start seeing a lot of the cards. But please take note. You have literally every single ace. You have Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, and Ace of Cups. The only aces in reverse is the Ace of Cups. Why? Because you're not listening to your intuition to let the love come in, to let this and talk to this Divine Feminine. But everything is unlocking for you at this, like it's starting to unlock for you. The last thing to unlock is the one where you have to go to it with this Page of Wands. I feel like it feels like energy of your divine counterpart presented herself or presented himself, and maybe you were afraid, or maybe you didn't hear intuition tell you that, or whatever the reason may be. I'm just getting a lot of fear, especially with this Five of Cups. Just a lot of fear. A lot of fear. Is this going to be the right one? Whatever. I mean, look, you don't have to start out as friends. Like, we're not saying that, oh my God, you have to get your Empress and then all of a sudden you all have to get married on the spot. It's like, it's more of just have a conversation. Have several conversations. Be straight up and honest. Like, I'm going through this thing right now and you know what it is. How did you manage it, you know? Or just talk to people. The Lovers in reverse. Yeah. You are separating. You are really trying hard to separate yourself. There is a 6 here. So we have lots of 6s. 6 is supposed to be the number of love. But there's lots of 6s here. 6 of Wands, 6 of Swords, the Lovers. We have 6 of Pentacles a second ago. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles. I don't think we have 6 of Cups yet, but we're not... I don't know if we're at reunion stage yet, but there's lots of things on the board. I'm really going to show you in a second how this looks, because I think part of the magic of doing these readings is how the layout of this actually looks to me as I'm looking and gazing over the whole story. Like, I feel like I really have a bird's eye view and I'm gazing over the whole story, and it's like, wow. I just feel like you're yearning for your divine feminine, and your divine feminine is yearning for you. But for whatever reason, you're not saying anything. Maybe you're waiting for them to say something. But the whole point is for you to chase them, right? That's what they're supposed. That's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, fear. You feel like you're gonna get betrayed. So with this eight of Cups, you're leaving. You feel like you're gonna get betrayed with the 7 of Swords. This Hierophant is your teacher. And this Hermit card is you're going into hiding. So there's definitely an energy of... Definitely. What it seems like here... Okay. You have this new inspiration. You have this new passion. You have this new perspective. The only thing you're not getting is love, right? And you're so afraid that you're not ever going to get love that you're stopping yourself from getting love. Spirit's asking you to open your heart and you run away. I'm going to get betrayed again. They're going to hurt me again. They're not. You're hurting yourself by being in this hermit mode, because now you're losing your teacher because you're hiding. And you're trying to go through this all alone, and you're not meant to go through this alone. That's why there's divine counterparts. That's why there's the Lovers. Even with this Devil here, there's 2 people. You know what I mean? Like, you're meant to find someone who can handle your shadow side. And I'm thinking this is kind of specifically for mine a little bit, but Living Shadow Tarot, hello. Hello. Help you with your shadow side. Just saying. Yeah, you trying to fight your shadow side with this little itty bitty light. That ain't finna do shit. The Hermit got this long wand, this little light, trying to go off by some little bit of faith with no help. Honey, if you don't... And the Hierophant with these keys, honey. Your teacher, your Empress, your Divine Feminine, the person supposed to be teaching you has the keys to unlock these things that you're trying to get unlocked. And you're not going towards them for whatever reason. Oh, Lord, the Knight of Pentacles. It came out in reverse, though. We got the King and the Knight of Pentacles. So, talk about moving slow as hell. I think you were being told to stop moving so slow, but you're still moving slow. Well, I don't want to say you're still moving. I think you're not moving slow, but it's hard for you to come out of that fear. It's taking you some time to come out of that fear. Oh my God, all these cards. You got the 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands in reverse, 7 of Cups in reverse, 4 of Cups upright, hello, And we got the Nine of Swords. So, you're focused on getting your money and being stable. Meanwhile, love is knocking on your door. Right? This twin flame connection is knocking on your door with this Four of Wands. You're supposed to, this is supposed to be the romance card. This is another twin flame card. Knocking on your door. Then next, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So you really are starting, like your options are getting fewer and fewer. As you are cutting more and more people out that are unbalanced, the options are getting fewer and fewer. And intuition is guiding you in one specific direction. With this Two of Pentacles in reverse that came out was the first card of the reading, strongest card. There's a direction you got to go in. Next here, we got this Four of Cups. And you're steady trying to refuse this cup from your feminine. Or you're steady trying to not give this cup to your feminine. But Nine of Swords energy. You're getting haunted by it. And it's to the point, it's in reverse. It's to the point where you feel like you have no choice but to go to her, him, whatever your person would be. Stop focusing on the bag so much. Focus on love at this moment. I'm not going to say love at this moment. Focus on healing at this moment. I don't really. Okay. Spirit said that's it. Because I'm already at half a deck. So. Just talk to them. Even if it's just to get the spiritual knowledge you need with this Hierophant, talk to them. Unlock your destiny. Talk to them. Be who you were meant to be. You've always spent your whole life feeling like you were crazy because you've had this deeper purpose, this deeper knowing. And now, when it comes time to act upon that purpose and act upon that knowing, you're scared because you've been told by so many people that just kind of sounds crazy. But it's not. The Rona sounds crazy. A virus that comes and kills millions of people, where you can't leave your house, it's airborne with no vaccine. That sounds crazy too. That sounds like a whole horror movie. I'm telling you, it really sounds like a Resident Evil. But it happened. All these planetary shifts, all the stuff that people are going through, it may sound crazy, but it happened. So, your purpose can happen too. Your spiritual ascension can happen too. Your learning can happen too. Contact this Divine Feminine. Get your healing. Rise above. Like a dove. Ooh, I like this. Poetry been coming out of me lately. Yeah, I'm crazy. Okay, but legit, this is good. Honey, they miss you. I miss mine. So, I just seen them. They miss you. They miss you. They miss you. Come on out of that energy. And you know what's funny about these cards is that when I first got this deck, I never flipped these cards upside down. Ooh. Yeah, sorry. Okay. I never flipped these cards up. But this Nine of Cups here, you're not emotionally fulfilling yourself. And I think maybe that's what you're afraid of. You're afraid because you're not emotionally fulfilling yourself. And you're like, well, I need to emotionally fulfill myself before I try and talk to anybody else. But the Empress will teach you how to emotionally fulfill herself. Or how to fulfill yourself the way that she fulfilled herself. Because I'm trying to tell you, I had to learn real quick this year how to do it. So I don't mind teaching and putting up with it. As long as somebody is willing to actually learn. This long spread, it just goes forever. And Page of Pentacles flew out in reverse. Stop being so guarded, please. Stop being so guarded. You're not gonna get your heart broken. You're not. There's lots of love. Lots. And it's just waiting for you.